Hello everyone, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu, and this is another episode of Lost Judgment, where we're gonna find out what this side mission is. This is it, right? That detective's office. Yeah, he took some pics of my manager while he was out with his mistress, and this guy blackmailed him over it. Ah, did you threaten to post on social media? That'll put your career in the gutter real quick. Blackmail? Me? I've never done that. Sorry, did you have some business with my agency? White tee? Black leather jacket? Tight jeans? He even has the crispy do and the chain wallet. This is... Sorry. The hell was that about? Hey, the jacket. Yeah. It's a Yagami guy from Cheta. Dresses like a fuck, just like his bio says. What's going on? Sounds like some bad rumors about me getting around. What's been going on since I've been out of town? Good question. She mentioned Cheddar. Time for some bus research. Yagami, the new keyword. Look myself up on the bus research. Nothing here. I just want to double check if there are any... Ah, there it is. Let's talk about Purvis. Long time. Let's talk about perverts. Oh god, the twisted trio and stuff. Let's review it, just for fun. Was all part of the first judgment. Oh, I should read it out loud, right? Sorry. Yusuke Saotome-kun, Tsukino-chan's brother, asked me to bring down the Twisted Trio. The first one of them was a creepo who collected panties of a specific design. They called him Professor Panty. To lure him out, I had to ask Tsukino-chan what style her panties were. Even though it was for a job, boy, it's never gonna not make me cringe asking a young woman about her underwear. The second was Ass Ketchup. A truly appalling freak who grabbed women's butts, commented on the muscle tone, and told them which sports they should play. According to Ass Ketchup, Tsukino-chan has a long-distance runner's butt. The third guy is Judge Creep and Peep, who would peep at couples in the middle of the act and judge them innocent or guilty. If he ruled they were guilty, he would upload pictures and videos of them all over the internet. I confronted all three perverts and managed to take them all down. However, once the Twisted Trio was out of the way, the real king of degenerate weirdos, Giant Impact, or GI for short, immediately filled that power vacuum. He's an exhibitionist revered by all the other perverts just because he's got a massive Johnson. There was a whole lot of fuss, but we managed to nab GI too, so that Tsukino-chan was able to live in peace and quiet again. In the aftermath, Tsukino-chan and I still had close in a friendship that she told me about herself. He's from a welfare family in Ibaraki, and she even had a fiancé at one point. They all wanted her to come back home, but she had a dream to become a designer in this city. She decided to follow her dreams and actually managed to get a job at the company she wanted to work at. Okay, that was a great informative refresher. On top of everything else, the trials for both the Twisted Trio and Giant Impact were really long and complicated. They never admitted to their crimes, just walked into the courtroom every day with their warped views and behavior unchanged. The trials were plagued by all sorts of deviant rule breaking, which, rumor has it, was applauded by perverts all across Japan. They liked how the defendants kept up their nasty attitudes even in a place of justice. Okay, Yosuke-kun and Tsukino-chan are on their way to the office. I should wait around. Oh. Oh, okay.
Yagami-san.
Hey there, Yagami-san.
Oh.
Hey, Yosuke-kun and Tsukino-chan. Good to see you. You also might hear a little buggy snoring in the background. What's wrong with Tsukino-chan? Something's up with her. Yagami-san, we came to talk to you about Tsukino. She's, What's wrong? She doesn't seem to be doing too hot. Yeah, she's in a hell of a lot of shock right now. She's in shock? What happened? So nobody's told you that, huh? The Twisted Trio somehow escaped from prison. What? They got out? All three of them?
Huh.
Yeah, not only that, but the creepy boss, Giant Impact, escaped with them. Now they're all roaming the streets together? Calling themselves the Filthy Four. Genius. I'm gonna throw up. What? Do you mean this happened in Kamurocho? Yeah, I think so. And Tsukino's been like this ever since she heard the news. She's acting like she's lost all her memories from her previous experience with the Twisted Trio. Also in the first Judgment game she was like this, she didn't wanna talk and her brother was doing all the talking and stuff. Really? Tsukino-chan, is this true? I'm sorry. My brother said you rescued me at some point in the past. Is that real? It looks like she's forgotten about you too, Yagami-san. Can't believe that. According to her doctor, the Filthy Force escape from prison is probably what triggered this episode of amnesia. Her mind might be suppressing everything to do with that time period to prevent her from reliving the trauma. I guess memories of you got swept up in that, unfortunately. No, since she met you because of those idiots. Terrible. Have any of her other memories been affected? No, she remember... No, sorry guys. No, she remembers who she is, her general past and all that. It's just that in regard to this one piece of life, she's completely lost. It doesn't affect her ability to live normally, but she's in a bit of a funk over it. She took some time off work to try to take it easy. I'm very sorry. Could you forgive me? I know it must hurt being forgotten. You've got to do something about this. The four perverts have escaped and they're up to their old creepy ways again as we speak. So now Tsukino can't even take a walk by herself in Kamurocho. Tell me more about the escapees, Yosuke-kun. I better ask about the Filthy Four. Do you know anything about Professor Panty? Yeah. He steals panties with drones. The machines allow him to steal from a wide swath of ladies. Actually, that's not new. He used drones before. Nevertheless, it'll be hard to catch him by giving chase after he strikes randomly. We should lure him to a spot of our own choosing. That sounds like a good idea, but that means we need to know which panty styles the professor prefers. Last time Professor Panty kept stealing Tsukino-chan's panties. Huh? Okay, do I ask Tsukino-chan about the style of panties? I definitely can't remember on my own. Okay, this is for the case. I can do this. So Tsukino-san, what sort of panties do you usually wear? I really don't remember.
Yagami-san.
Hold on, Yagami-san. What? Tsukino appears to be in shock right now. Probably not the best time to ask that, you know? You're right. Sorry, Tsukino-chan. And besides, it's been a while. The professor's appearance might have changed since then. Usually doesn't. Usually when you have a very special taste in something, I just tried to put it very politely, that doesn't change. It might get more detailed, or maybe if someone from the outside looks at it, what he thinks this special thing for you isn't really the special thing you like. Like for example, serial killers might always kill blonde women, and suddenly he kills a black man, and everyone is like, why did he do that? Serial killers don't change their victims. The style, gender, race and everything. Yeah, but maybe it wasn't about the killing, it was about killing someone with a knife, and that's what turns him on. A blonde woman is like maybe just an extra on the side, but if he needs his blade kill, knife kill, he will take whatever he gets. And this guy's love point was these kind of panties. But we will see. That means you'll have to interview the recent victims to find out what Professor Panty likes.
Eh?
What? You mean you have to go around as women, butt their underwear?
Hi.
Yep. This is getting worse and worse. It's necessary for the investigation. Go and ask them already. And sure seem happy about this. I mean, shit, how do I even find these victims? Professor Panty is training on Cheddar. Maybe you could look on there for a lead.
なるほど。
Cheddar? Well, maybe the bus researcher can help us. So I think the second one was S. Ketchum. You got anyone on one S. Ketchum? There have been some victims of S. Ketchum here and there in Kamurocho. Actually, there have been more than of them lately. He seems to have learned how to disguise himself.
それって。
A disguise? Like a detective?
は
Yeah. Their entire prison escape was only possible because of S. Ketchum's new disguise skills. Ooh, he learned new skills. So I'd need to see through said disguise. S. Ketchum is being talked about in Chapter 2, so you might be able to figure out his location that way.
あ。ところで。
Okay, well, you wouldn't happen to be willing to act as bait again, would you, Yusuke? Huh? I mean, when we caught up with S. Ketchum last time, he's supposed to be with Tsukino-chan, right? I plucked out that drama, my ass. Sorry, I didn't mean to dredge up a bad memory. Hey, what about the peeping Tom, Judge Creepin' He's much more powerful than he was before. He seems to know how to use camouflage now. Camouflage? Before, he would plant himself on the walls of love hotels and scurry around like a cockroach, right? Yeah, I do remember that. I think I shut him down with the drone. Well, now Judge Creepin' wears clothing to match the color of the wall. On brown walls he wears brown, and he wears black on the black walls. It's crazy how much he blends into the wall doing
なんだ
that.
って。
Really, that's gonna be a pain.
は
Yep, in fact, he used the techniques to escape prison. But it might be really hard to find him using just our eyes to scout the city. Hopefully there's another way. There is. The victims are talking about him on social media. You could gather some info from there.
あ。
Plus the bus which might come in handy. Now the Pervert King, Giant Impact, also known as GI. As of now, he hasn't done anything to draw attention to himself. There haven't even been any eyewitness reports, that's strange. And it's been a few days since the escape. That's weird. Seems like an exhibitionist like GI would have committed some crimes by now.
Huh.
Exactly. I agree. And before I made his escape, GI said something odd. I will create a whole kingdom for perverts. Kingdom? For perverts? What does that even mean? I don't know, but he can't be planning anything good. To make things worse, the Twisted Trio were apparently impressed by GI's weird idea and not their allied with him. Sounds like I need to learn as much as possible about GI. I'm going to head out and look for anything that could help. Well, I'm going to walk Tsukino back to the hotel.
あ
Okay. Appreciate you taking care of her. It's Yagami-san, right? I'm so sorry, it seems like my brother asked you to do something pretty reckless. She definitely doesn't remember me.
あ。大丈夫だよ。
Oh, it's fine. It won't take me long, and I want to make sure that Tsukino-chan I know comes back. Oh, right.
八神さん。
Okay then, Yagami-san. I'll leave it in your hands. Let's go for panties. So I think I heard the squirrel sound as well. Okay, I think it should be pretty close to tender. It's so totally wrong. I'm gonna catch him and sue Spencer. Mary. It is awful. Can't even dry your underwear on the porch these days. I'm glad I got them back, but I didn't think I want to wear them anymore. Oh, Don't tell me Mario, however. It's the one parent's fan cartoon. Jeez. Am I gonna have to ask her what they looked like? Yes. Okay, guess that's somewhere outside. The squirrel. Yo, Murray.
Dabo.
Oh, hey there, Tuck. What's going on? I'm doing a little investigation, actually. So, Murray, you looked angry about something. Did I hear you say your underwear got stolen? That's right. In the last few days, all the underwear I was drying on the porch getting stolen. They were my favorite, expensive ones. Figures.
Ah,
You know, Murray, I'm actually chasing one of the Twisted Trio, Professor Panty. Professor Panty? Yeah, and there's something I need to know. What do I do? Do I seriously ask her about the design and style of her panties? It's for the case. Murray, I feel bad for asking, but could you tell me what your panties look like?
ちょっと
What?
いやいや。
Hey, I'm not asking this because I want to. I just need something to lure out Professor Panty. Where's the SP eyes right now? What if you're Professor Panty?
まさか。
Never. Absolutely not. Well, I know it's for your investigation, but rather than telling you, wouldn't it be faster for you to just look at them?
え
Look at them? Yeah, isn't this observation important skill for a detective?
と。
I mean, of course, but I don't know if I can look, even if you tell me to. As a woman, I'm a bit shy to see what my panties look like, so go ahead, observe away. How does that work? Isn't it more embarrassing for people to see them? I think she means like she has them somewhere. I've started thinking the terrible way, but well, I should observe now, I guess.
これは。
Feels like I might as well peek now, but I just can't. Try to time it, peek at the moment she recrosses her legs. Tack, you're... This is for my job as a detective. I'm doing this for my job. It's a little dark. If my eyes could just adjust to the darkness then. Okay, now. Damn, no good. I can't see. Hey Tag, you okay? You kind of... I'm starting to feel this is hopeless. Is Mary just teasing me at this point?
怪しいな。
He's probably got matching underwear on the top and the bottom. Hey, where do you think you're looking? Oh, just what, maybe you got a haircut? Oh really? I did kind of feel it. I did kind of feel a skiffy gaze just now. I was about to enter some territory. What am I doing? If I keep on like this, I'll be no different from the perverts. Did that already. Oh wait, are they in here? Oh, that paper bag. Didn't I just say earlier? I gotta have them back, but I don't think I want to wear them anymore. She just got to have them back. And then she looked down at the paper bag. Okay, they got me there. They got me. They got me. Thanks for not spoiling it, Playful. Mary, I gotta say, you're great at bluffing. but you need to season between your legs. It's inside that paper bag. The stolen panties are in there, right? Somehow, some way, they made their way back to you. Impressive, Tuck. Very perceptive. That's all correct. Could you explain what happened? The creep who stole my panties was sniffing them in a back alley. When an officer saw him and started questioning him, he panicked, dropped the panties, and ran. That's how they got returned to me, and only a little while ago.
なるほど。
I see, that explains it. Which means they were in Professor Panty's hands at one point. Can you use them to find a way to him instead of having to lure him out?
なあ、
Say, Mary, you think I could borrow these? Huh? Why? If I had the scent of the real thing, it would be incredibly useful. Don't tell me you're going to sniff it. No, not me. I was surprised for a second there. Well, okay, they creep me out anyway, so you can have them. Yep, they were pink and playfully. Feels like I barely got through that, but I managed to get an important piece of evidence. Okay, time to use these to find Professor Panty. Okay,
お
here
前
it
の
is.
鼻が頼りだ。よしよし。よし、行こ
Here, Rampo. Find the perf who held these panties.
う。任せたぞ。頼むぞ。任せたぞ。こっちだな。
That was a bit of a strange way. Joining the arcade?
頼むぞ。こっちだな。
Interesting to know.
That's 任せたぞ。
That's quite far.
こっちだな。
That's really far. I think that's him.
ん？
Is that... Ha. A sharp dry impact. And a lime-like acidity. It's like... as I would say, it's the scent of one's first love. But when one is reunited with the childhood crush.
おい。
Hey. What? Oh, it's my eternal enemy, Yagami. Have you come to disrupt research once again? Time to go back to prison. I don't think so. We have a mission to fulfill. A mission? That. We're Professor Panty's students.
え？
Students? We won't let you get in the way of our great professor's research. Gentlemen, I'll leave this to you.
おい。
Oh, hey. Crap. The professor's findings will lead to huge advancements in our pervert culture. Yes, his shop smells a gift from God. Hey, do any of you know the filthy four? What are they planning? Who's to say? It's got nothing to do with you. Especially because you're going to die here.
Oi!
Come on. What's this mission Professor Panty was talking about? What are they planning? And we're just gonna be reborn. What do you mean by reborn? It means our time is coming. Farewell now. Oh. Sheesh, what are they planning? Well, I should go look for the other perverts. That was it? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, I think that's it for this episode if you're watching this on YouTube. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching and hope to see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.